So you got your products listed online, they're looking great, but are you communicating your brand? Let's talk about that. In this visual first market, having great content on your product detail page could be the make or break whether a customer buys. According to a study by Field Agent, 83% of people say that images are extremely influential when they're looking at a product. So how do you go to the next step and communicate your brand and your product detail page? Step 1 is allowing for creativity. When listing your product, you have a responsibility to your customer to represent it accurately. But you'll be missing out on a big portion if you're not representing yourself and your brand in that detail page. We're going to take a look at a few examples of some companies that I feel excellently show their brand in their product detail page. Let's take a look. So the first example we're going to look at here is one of my favorite companies, Tushy. Now obviously they have a pretty clear aesthetic in how they represent themselves, but what I want to point out is their product detail pages here. So I love two things about this page. One is they basically completely forego this whole idea of showing your product on white. As we click through the different detail images of their product, we can see they do this really cool graphic behind it that fits within their brand. The next thing I love is how they include motion on their site. They have this really great area here where they show the product in use, how it looks installed, and how it looks in real life. The next company I want to highlight is Coco and Eve. Again, another company that's forgoing this idea of on white for their product detail pages and instead substituting it with their brand pink. As we scroll through, we can see they have just different shots of their product, what it looks like on the inside. But what I really like is how they have these more creative focus shots that yes, show what the product looks like on the inside, but also engages the customer graphically just to communicate their brand better. I also love how they use motion to try to draw you in and keep your attention. The last example I want to show is Glossier. I really love how this company doesn't take themselves too seriously when representing their product. We could see here with this priming moisturizer that they show the product almost half empty and what it would look like kind of after you use it. And I like how you roll over, it kind of does this cool thing where it shows it emptying. Now switching over to a specific product's detail page, I love how they include these little creative shots. This is a great way to flex your brand when a customer is shopping on your site. So I hope I helped inspire you to add a little bit of your branding into your product detail pages. Check us out at NDStudiosGlobal.com, on Instagram at NDStudiosGlobal, and leave a comment below if you have any questions on the subject. Thank you and see you on the next one.